Sit properly. Sit looking into the camera. It's an interview. Eh?
Move this side.
The light looks better on you this side. I didn't say get into.
Can you put it this side? Can you look for better lighting?
Brokerage episodes.
So hi guys, and welcome to another video in the Living Abroad series. So today I thought to do a video with somebody that everybody has been asking me about, that why he doesn't feature in my videos. So I brought him. Yeah, I think he's camera shy, that's why he's never there, but here he is. Say something.
Hi everyone. I'm so glad that I have to feature in this video, but yeah, I've been around and I'm camera shy and I haven't been part and parcel on 10 years voyage on trying to make videos. Yeah, we're together and I'm like, yeah, have fun.
Yeah, so this is Alfredito. He's always in the other fun vlog videos doing fun stuff. Yes, and me and him actually came here together on the same program. So we work together. This is our office. This is our office, right?
Yeah,
But this is our space.
This is our space. Like, it's one of the biggest offices in this organization.
Yeah, and we get to do whatever we want in here, which is actually pretty cool. So Alfred, oh guys, before we get into it, do that thing, the subscribe thing and yada yada yada. I forget to always tell you to do that, but I don't see the point. But anyway, yeah, let's get into it. So before we actually get into talking about living abroad, you tell the story. Most people, like, especially, it was like his birthday last month, and I posted the throwback pic from like 2015, and I got like, you guys knew each other before. Like, you guys knew each other before this time. So tell the story. How do you and I know?
Well, I knew Tenjo when we were in college. Actually, not college, but the University of Zambia. Yeah, went to the University of Zambia. Yeah, the cream de la cream. So, went to the University of Zambia together, and I got to know her through a friend, Peter.
Yeah.
And started hanging out, and there we built kind of strong bond of friendship. I had to know her friends. She got to know my friends, and most of the time, it's the weekend, we kind of chill together. So we're classmates at coursemates at some point, but just one course.
Not one course. We had a whole major course together.
Oh, except from the whole major course. How about the minors?
The minors don't matter.
Okay, yeah. So we've been together since 2013.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we've known each other.
So,
but
like,
you should tell the story of like when we got the call that we're going to do this program, and then
yeah, okay. When we got the call about going to do this program, it was alright. But I was first given our history, like how we knew each other from back in university.
Yeah.
So the whole thing happened when we applied for an exchange, and since I live close to the city, close to town, and she lives in Kafue, so I went to the office first.
Yeah,
and
I live in the outskirts of Lusaka. Zambia.
So I was told, so you are selected to go on exchange with your colleague, but unfortunately, when we called you, you're like, okay, I'm happy. But when you called the other colleague, we're like, why weren't you happy? Like, I don't show my joy. Like, I'm happy. I just don't show it out.
He's
I'm
mellow, like, and
I'm low key. So I actually asked, like, who's the girl I'm going on exchange with? Like, Tenjiwe. Like, I just know one Tenjiwe on this planet Earth. Like, Tenta. Like, you know her? Like, I know one Tenjiwe in this place. What's her surname? Kalunga. Like, oh, yeah. We were together at the University of Zambia. You knew each other? Yeah. Did you guys know that you applied for the same exchange? You're like, nope.
Not at all.
And it actually took us 1 month to tell all our friends
Yeah.
that we're going on exchange together.
Together.
Because most of the time, like, oh, I'm in town with Alfred, or I'm in town with Tenju. Like, why are you guys?
And they
together?
actually used to meet us,
Yeah,
especially
like,
like with
why-
the Peter. They'd be like, "Why are you guys together?"
Why are you
Like,
guys going? No, we're
and
just
we're
doing
like,
some projects.
yeah,
so
we're
it took
working
it
together, so-
So it's just some funny projects we're doing. But we just couldn't hold it for too long. So we
Yeah.
just like, guys, I'm going on exchange. And I had to break it down to my friends, like, guys, I'm going on exchange with Tenju. Like, Tenta?
why is that so shocking for everybody? Come on, guys.
I don't know. So it's like, for me, I used to apply for different kind of things, even things I don't qualify for. So long I just apply, it was fine with me. I think she also has the same strategy.
Yeah, we applied for everything and everything out there, so whatever worked. So yeah, that's how our story is, a little bit of a background and how we found ourselves here. Do you want to like tell a story of like what the plane ride was like? Well, that's a story for another day.
Yeah, that's a story for another
Okay.
day.
So what I started making this series to give stories about different people living abroad. Of course, I don't know many Africans living abroad, but the few that I know, I will engage with them and I will make these videos. Alfred, what was it like when you were told you're going to move abroad? Like, what were the emotions? What did you feel? We know you were not as happy as me, so
Guys, to be honest, here's the thing. When I was told that I was moving abroad, I was having a test. I was writing a test at Ibn Horn. Yeah, I was taking some.
you were doing that course, yeah.
I was doing some introduction to IT. Felt like my whole world froze. Like, I'm supposed to write this exam, and I just got an opportunity that I'm going abroad. Like, what am I going to do?
Did you actually go like, should I even write this?
Yeah, that was the thing. I was studying. Like, should I continue this? Then I was like, who knows? Let me just go write. So when I was writing, it was hard. Well, I was writing architecture that day. It was hard. Like, it was extremely hard. Like, in my head, like, hell no. Like, this is it. Let me just walk out. Like, what is it going to bring, my friend? Then I had to think. Let me just write it and everything. But fortunately, I cleared that course. Though I
Yay.
haven't gotten my certificate yet.
Of
'Cause
course,
I'm
you're
here.
here.
Yeah, I'm here. And when I left that class, I think I had 3 friends, and they followed me. Alfred, we thought maybe you cleared and we'll see you back in school. Like, what's happening? Your line is not reachable. Like, okay. Okay. Yeah, guys, I'm no longer in Zambia. I'm in Norway. Norway? What you doing in Norway?
How did you get there?
Like, how did you get there? What kind of connections do you have? Like, I have no
Exactly.
connections.
They always ask that question.
Nah, I have no connections. Just happened. Like, came here. Yeah. Hope I've answered that question, right?
Was it difficult
Yeah,
to leave
you
home?
have.
Yeah, apparently, I wouldn't say it was difficult. It was easy because before I got this exchange, I was working as unpaid intern.
Highest the pain of that, the pain.
And you know the pain
yeah.
of working for unpaid intern, the most, maybe say a good organization. I was interning at United Nations Economic Commission for Africa,
Yeah.
and those guys were never giving me anything. Those guys are economists and like just work. And so they tell you you're going to Norway. There's no second thought of what am I going to be getting or anything. As long as I'm just out of that place, like I'm cool. But my parents were kind of skeptical about the whole Norway thing.
Parents always are. Is it human trafficking?
Yeah, human trafficking.
the-
Like,
always.
who's paying? Is it legit?
Yeah.
And everything.
How much
So,
money is it going to cost us?
How much money is so they were so concerned about the money, like don't worry about the money.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the money. Zanik has everything. Zanik has everything. Who's Zanik? So I had to research about the organization, tell them what they
Yeah.
do, everything, because they never had a clue about everything. Because a month ago I was scammed. Some man scammed me a job.
Really?
Yeah.
No wonder they were
I
concerned.
cried. I don't cry,
Damn.
but I cried that day. Like, this guy just scammed me a job. So, for me, it was a go. So I told my parents like I'm going to Norway, and I live with my grandparents. And my grandma was like, "What are you going to be eating?"
Food.
What Norwegians eat. You know, I'm an Adventist, and Mm, I don't eat pork based on being Adventist, but I eat pork. I don't eat pork because I'm allergic.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So most of the time, like, I don't eat pork. Have pork, I'll get rash.
And we
So
eat
like,
pork here a lot.
and she was like, "Ngomba kolalia." Like, no, I can't eat that. So it's difficult for me to go in the store and try to pick up something because almost everything here
Yeah.
it has pork. So I
Yeah.
have to call someone like, can you help me out? Like, I need
Yeah,
to eat
what's
this.
in this? That's true.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So my parents just trying to fuse in and uh, consume the whole fact that I'll be leaving home for 10 months, going to a place where no one knows, no relatives, no one, just me and Tenjiwe and my coordinator. Like, okay,
Yeah.
take care. Yeah,
You
that's
should, you
how
should
it
have
is.
seen our families at the airport. They were like, a lot.
Should have seen my bag.
That is true.
Should have seen my suitcase.
And I
Like, I
remember
carried the whole
and,
country.
and I remember my auntie was like, "Why are you guys packing so much fish? More long of you and say, where are
We never knew where we're going, my friend. We never knew where we're going. Like, we should go call it for man. That's what I said.
Exactly.
We should go call it.
Yeah. So it's when you're leaving home, it's always a mix of emotions. I remember it wasn't. I don't think it was that hard for me. I kind of wanted to leave home so bad, so it wasn't hard. What was hard was the people that you actually leave
Yeah,
behind.
they just want you
Yeah.
to accept the fact that you believe in. But for me, like, there's no way of you stopping me. Like, I'm going.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
They were
Really made up our
apparently
minds.
they were happy, but the fact that they just have to let you go into the world.
Yeah, that's always
something
hard.
that parents do think about most of the time.
Either way, we like the time. Okay, so coming here, what's the one thing that you found difficult to adjust to?
One thing I felt to adjust to was one, the weather. We came in autumn, and it was my first time trying to experience the temperature falling down to 15 degrees.
Yeah.
And friendship. Norway is a place where if you don't scout for people, they'll never scout for you. That's it.
People don't have chimpuena here.
Yeah, people don't have chimpuena. They don't care about you. Like, the first time I reported for work, I was so smartly dressed, and they asked me like, "Hey,
Are you going somewhere
where you
important?
going?" My friend, keep it low. So you need to scout for friends. If you don't scout for them, you live alone. And the other thing is, I come from a society where they say no man is an island. It's different here. You're an island. No one cares about you, where you stay or anything. So long you do your thing, it's fine.
That's why I like
Yeah,
it here.
we're neighbors, and the times my cooking hour is done, I'll go ask for enjoy cooking hour. Yeah, she give. But these people live. I don't think they'll go ask me.
I don't think I even know, apart from like you guys, because we live next to each other. Apart from you guys, I don't know anybody else in
No.
our building. Nobody.
I know a certain family. The certain man he's usually outside with the kid. He's pushing
No.
the scooter. So like, hi, like, to go, bruh. Yeah. Yo, you're
But-
just a bit of Norwegian.
But yeah, but you don't know them.
No,
It's
I
just-
don't. But the fact that a Norwegian is greeting you just gives
Oh,
you
yeah,
an
that-
impression
that-
like,
that feels
okay, you people do
good.
greet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the first thing you're told when you actually come to Norway is that Norwegians may seem a little bit closed off. They are not so friendly and all that. So
Yeah, but they're happy when they're drunk. They're so happy.
it's a party all year round when they're drunk. What do you miss most about home?
I miss the social life and how things are cheap home. So now this comes back to the fact of how our parents were making fun of us at the airport. Like,
Yeah.
why are you carrying lots of things? Norway is one of the most expensive places on earth. It's not funny. So I was even upset when I look back, like, why did I leave those things? So here, wait for clothes maybe to go on promotion.
Yeah.
Right now, I look back and I say, I think I'll go in a store and buy that cloth. If it's 500 kwacha, I'll just buy it and go back home. Because here, there's no way you're going to. You can wait for the whole month till something goes on promotion, or you just go bare. There's no negotiation here.
There's
The
nothing
price
like
is the
that.
price.
The price is the
So
price.
you get to learn the other aspect of society and see, like, okay, there's no time for negotiations. If you see the price of, if you see the price tag of a certain shoe, some clothes, just buy and forget.
I've not actually asked or been interested. Or like, do they actually have lay-by here?
I've been thinking about that because I want to get a certain sneaker, but it's so expensive. But if I was like,
But if it's lay-by,
it's late by then, I know I can pay in 2 months' time.
yeah. I've never really asked though. But that's but how is it? Can you actually? How many friends do you have
How many friends do I
Yeah.
have?
apart from me?
Yeah. No, let me say I have seasonal friends. I have friends on the weekend. Then I'm alone during the whole time. Yeah. I have a few friends. But once it's the weekend, like I don't know how many friends I have. And we just see
course.
each other almost every time.
Because the weekend, most of us just really want to chill and let loose.
The weekend you just want to drink, to be honest. You just want to drink. Because that's the only time most of the time you get to associate with people.
But
I
how?
do have quite a few
But
friends.
how has it been like working here compared to working back home? By the way, we work for Sai, as
Yeah.
you can see.
Yeah, it's actually in Norwegian is nah, I can't pronounce it.
I was looking at you like I want to see you try.
I just can't pronounce it. The whole thing in Norwegian, but it's.
I always miss one thing: the Students International.
Doesn't it start with Norwegian?
You see, I
Norwegian Student
and academic.
Academics International Assistance Fund. So that's the organization we're working for in Norway.
Yeah, I just say Sai.
Yeah, well, working in Norway has been a wonderful opportunity. The time flex, and how the whole system
The
of
dress
working
code
time,
to come to
the
work,
dress
guys.
code. It's amazing. I don't have to wear a suit. I don't want to punish myself for always brushing my shoes for me to get away.
No,
Be simple, be modest. That's it. What
Exactly.
matters is your output. And just the time of how you report at work. Yes, you need to report at 9 hours and you knock off at 16:30. That's it. I don't have to worry about traffic because
no.
I live in the
My
middle
favorite
of the
thing
city center.
about this place is that even if you didn't live in the city center, you just
It's-
know what bus to take or what train or gets you there on time. Best part. Has it been easy to integrate here?
It's been easy to integrate in summer.
In winter, there's no bus.
In winter, and the fact that when we came here, we had our own separate apartments.
Yeah.
I used to live somewhere far, and she used to live somewhere near the castle. Yeah, she used to live just behind the palace.
Yes. That's why I'm going to castle, baby.
Yeah. And I used to live alone, so it was like, oh shit. Every time I knock off, I'm going to my one single roomed house. So it was. You're talking about integrating, right?
Yeah.
But this winter was kind of hard for me to integrate because people told me you need to take your artificial sun, that's vitamin D supplements. If you don't take those, you become depressed. And I used to watch a lot of Game of Thrones, and like the night is long. Is long.
You even watch a Game of
Yeah.
Thrones during winter.
The night is long, and they're like, oh, so that's what they meant. Because in
Yeah.
winter it would get dark at sunset was at 15:30 it's dark, and sunrise in the morning will be at 9:30. And so you have to imagine this whole time from 16 to it's just dark and
And when it's daytime, it's obviously raining or something.
yeah.
So
So
it's like it's dark the whole day.
and I would spend time, trying to look for the sun. When the sun comes out, I'm even happy. Like I've seen the sun in 2 weeks. That's how strange this place is.
Yeah. But I actually feel like I integrated better in winter.
Yo,
Yeah.
okay.
I found I met most of the friends that I have now in winter. Because winter is all about indoors activities
Mhm.
than outdoors. So you get invited to go do games. People
Okay,
like games,
yeah.
you guys.
People love games. You're not back home. The only thing we do when you go out with friends is you drink. But here, people have board games.
Yes.
People have quizzes.
Board
Quizzes,
games
right?
and quizzes, yeah.
it's something that I've also learned. Like if I go back home, I will invite friends over there.
Yeah,
Let's play
like
some board games.
let's
Let's
chill and play some
ask
board games.
questions.
Yeah.
Talk about life.
And this is where people are drunk quite right, but they're busy answering questions about the world. That when I'm asked and I'm like, I have no idea. Like,
But the funny part about Norwegian is like their view of the world in quizzes that are based on the Scandinavian concept. Outside Scandinavia, unless maybe you work in an organization that has got
an
partnership with
international organization.
another country.
Like
That's
that.
the only thing. For us, our knowledge has always been broad. You just have to learn about everything.
Yeah, you have to know at least about.
But apart from the Scandinavian countries, our history never taught us those.
Yes, most of the time, especially like older family members, when I'm on the call with my mom and then she's like with aunties and all that, and they're like, oh, so what about quiz? And I'm like, no. And I have no idea even where to begin explaining. I'm like, yeah, but somewhere I'm in Europe. Oh, I'm in Europe. And that's it. Yeah. It's been an interesting journey anyway. So what's your one takeaway? Your one big thing that when somebody asks you 5-10 years from today and goes like, so you spent some time in Norway, what's the one big thing?
Alcohol is expensive.
Okay,
Well,
apart from the alcohol.
the society of Norway has given me an impression of saying there's really much that has to be done back home. I've interacted with people from England, Germany, maybe France. They come to Norway and they'll be like, Norway is a bit different from all these countries. I know it's in Europe, but just the whole system. It's based on the status of everyone is equal.
Yeah, the system works here.
The system works like everyone is equal. I would want to point out to a person says that guy drives a Tesla and is rich. No. Everyone here can afford a Tesla.
Yep.
They just choose not to.
Tesla is the Toyota
It's the
for
Toyota here. Like, you even find a Tesla which is a cab, and I was shocked. Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the whole take-on thing is about how the social structure is here. Like, it's flat and there's respect to humanity, human being, and the status quo doesn't really show the gap between the rich and the poor. It's just flat. Everyone can make it here. That's how it is. So long you just know the channel.
As long as you integrate into the right community.
Yeah. And you need to speak the language. If you can't speak the language, like, it's rough.
If you're like me, who's tongue twisted, tongue tied, then yeah. But you'd still make it either way. So thank you so much, Alfred, for telling us this wonderful story on your point of view. It's been nice having you here. We hope we can have you more.
I hope so.
Okay, you guys, that's it for our video for this video. Don't forget to go and check out my Instagram for the more adventure kind of videos and all that. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, bye. Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Baby boy, I wanna hold ya. Fight for you like